Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. I am tracking a strange, deceptive tracked beast. It is a four-wheel tracked beast, but it looks like an eight-wheel tracked beast because one direction is going that way, one direction is going this way. Yeah, so my dad went back here, got really mild. I got some remaining beaver meat. I'm trying to... I'm out of breath already. What? Go back and check my traps. Or my snares, I guess you say. Got a big bump on that tree over there. Tree troll. I think last year, was it last year that I did the tree troll video? I think people liked it. I've got quite a few tree trolls around here. Hope they never hatch. Because I'll have a troll infestation. And that wouldn't be very nice. Hello, Mr. Rock. I never really noticed that rock there before. Maybe it's like a spy rock or something. I forgot to bring my tomahawk with me. I gotta cut up that slab wood so we can burn it. But it's a beautiful day out. It snowed quite a bit the other day, and then last night it rained all night pretty much. So it took away most of the snow that came here. So I figured it perfect time to put out the beaver meat. Puddles everywhere. And I got leaky boots, so I gotta watch out for the puddles. So yeah, kind of a bizarre day. Nice day, bizarre day. And just gonna go back, check my traps, snares, and I think I'm done for the beaver trapping for this season. I know, not a very long season. I only caught one beaver. Last year I caught a bunch of beavers, but I caught them all for my neighbor, not for me. And that didn't work out very well for me. But it was still fun. It was still fun. And time to move on to other bigger adventures. Someday I'm going to take my chainsaw and I'm going to cut this all back into field again. All of it. All of it. I can't believe we used to grow potatoes here, like from that end to that end, about 3 or 4 acres right there, full of potatoes. One year we had 800 pounds of potatoes. It was just like a line of potatoes. It wasn't like the whole field. When I was a kid, there was corn in that field, and there was horses in that field. There used to be cows around here. There was no trees to the top of the hill, and now look at it. Wow. Now, mind you, when I was a kid, there was always like a tree line right there, but this was all open field. For oh, is that a wolf track? Yeah, that's a wolf track. So there's wolves back here. Hopefully, one of them wolves went into my snare. If I did, it means I'll probably have to come back get my dad. The good news is I can get back here with the bike. So if I do catch a wolf or a coyote, for now, I can pull them back on the sleigh. And we're in December, so the pelts should be a little bit better. I didn't look at the fur prices too much, but we'll say that little beaver, okay, has already made me a couple of bucks off the AdSense. Plus I got paid 20 bucks an hour to catch him. So that beaver's already paid for itself and my trapping license and everything like that. So that's good. But also my client paid for my half of my trapping license, which she didn't have to do that at all. But you know, I think she's one of those clients. She knows I'm not very, very wealthy, so it's like anytime she can throw work at me or something, she does that. So tomorrow we have to go get her car because her car should be fixed tomorrow. She pulled the front fender skirt off the car, and hopefully she got it fixed for a good deal anyway. And so we got to do that. So I got to clean out my passenger seat on my car. That's gonna be funny. It's like my poor little car. Let's see where my dad went. Coyote. It's a coyote. Coyote. Yeah. It's funny, like we don't have any road runners here. like that bird, roadrunners. I don't think there's any of those in Canada. They're all down in the States. But yet the coyotes are down there and they're up here. Kind of gives you the type of territories. A coyote can live in the desert. They can live in the bush. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. But what's not impressive is these puddles and mushiness. Keep that mushiness out of my boots if I can. If I can. Looks like it's gonna rain again. I really don't like rain this time of year because what happens is it's really mild, it rains, and then it freezes overnight and it's just like ice everywhere and you can't go anywhere. I really don't want ice on the roads tomorrow if I can help it. If I can help it. Not like I'm saying my tires are really bad, but what I'm saying, it's a big ass nest there. Hey, let's go check this out. Don't know if it's an owl nest. Oh yeah, I'm doing good. I never noticed that nest before. Not quite big enough to be an eagle's nest. Eagle's nests are huge. Oh, it's low too. Is that a nest? Yeah, it's a nest. I haven't come out this way in a while. Where's, yeah, no, it's a nest. Owl's nest, maybe? Yeah, up there in the tree. Some stuff going on the road here. Yeah, right there. I don't hear anything in there. Must be an owl's nest. That's pretty big. Cool. I never knew that was there. It's not all flooded down there, so that's gooder news. This tree here, it's not quite dead yet. It's still pretty good. Some big pines, well, was some big pines in here. My dad had them cut down. And he's going to make lumber with them. Lumber. We're going to have some lumber. I found some old stumps on this property years ago that probably my great-grandfather cut. Literally, they're like 3-4 feet wide. Like, there must have been massive trees on here at one point. But sometime back in the 50s, a massive fire went through this whole region and kind of like pretty much took out all the forest. But even before that, like I've talked in other videos, like this whole area was logged. They used to do the log drive on the rivers. And this whole area was basically clear cut for like hundreds of kilometers. Hundreds of miles, right down to the Ottawa River. And then somewhere in about the 70s, they kind of slowed it down a bit, or just changed the way they did it. And now it's like they log more north. But all the trees here, all of them are probably under 60 years old. You know, so you can imagine the trees that stood here, say 200 years ago, it must have been massive, massive. Yeah, really cool.